Good day everyone, I'm Tan Yang. Today our group will discuss how Huawei addressing the risks during 2020 to 2025. These are our contents. First, introduction, then methodology, findings analysis, discussion, recommendations, and conclusion. Huawei was founded in 1987 and is one of the world's leading ICT infrastructure and intelligent device providers. It operates in over 170 countries, serves more than 3 billion users, and has around 208,000 employees worldwide. Its businesses cover telecom infrastructure, cloud computing, consumer device, digital energy, and smart automotive solutions. Between 2020 and 2025, Huawei faced an extremely challenging external environment. Global technology competition intensified, while AI accelerated transformation in the ICT industry. At the same time, US sanctions, overseas market restrictions, COVID 19 supply chain disruptions, and talent competition created unprecedented pressure on Huawei.
In this study, we focus on three main methods. First, we use data sources like Huawei's reports, market analysis, and news articles, and to understanding how the company responds to crises. Second, we apply data analysis methods. We look at both qualitative data such as reports and news and quantitative data like financial and market numbers to measure Huawei's recovery during crises. Finally, we use the SWOT analysis framework to examine Huawei's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, helping us understanding this crisis management better. First, Huawei developed its own chips and hormone to reduce reliance on US technological while investing in 5G and AI. Second, Huawei worked with both Chinese and non-US suppliers and improved supply chain management with digital tools. Third, Huawei focused on China and expanded into new markets in Africa, Latin America, and Asia. Finally, Huawei stayed stable and shifted its focus to cloud computing and enterprise services for growth.
In response to overseas restrictions, Huawei quickly adjusted its strategy and shifted its focus to the domestic market. It strengthened China's 5G infrastructure, expanded cooperation with government and enterprise clients, and accelerated the development of Huawei Cloud. This strategic shift helped Huawei stabilize its core business and survive the crisis period. Huawei also diversified its business portfolio to reduce dependence on a single revenue source. Smart automotive solutions became a new growth engine, while cloud computing, digital energy, and the HarmonyOS ecosystem created new development opportunities. This diversification strategy significantly improved Huawei's resilience and long-term growth potential. Despite external pressure, Huawei continued to invest heavily in research and development. By focusing on chips, artificial intelligence, and operating systems, Huawei strengthened its technological independence. Long term research and development investment played a critical role in supporting Huawei's recovery and competitiveness.
Hello, Professor. My name is Hu Wanting. My student number is 241011039. I'm presenting section 3.3 about Huawei's transformation and innovation. Huawei faced a lot of pressure from the US. This section made things very difficult for the company. But instead of only trying to solve it, Huawei used this challenge as a chance to change and move forward. The first big challenge is IND. Even though Huawei's revenue dropped between 2020 and 2023, the company still spend more money on R&D. They focus on chip, cloud service, and AI. By doing this, Huawei try to build on core technology and reduce its dependency on others. The second change is Harmony OS. At the beginning, it was just a backup plan. But later, it became a full system that works on many devices, like phone, smartwatches, and smart home products. By 2023, Harmony OS was used on more than 800 million devices. This first group shows that Huawei is building a strong and independent ecosystem. Another part of the transformation in cloud and AI. Huawei Cloud given a lot of Asia and other developing markets. New air tools such as Pango 3.0 and the Think platform help Huawei move from a traditional telecom company to a wide digital infrastructure company. Lastly, Huawei has strong talent support. More than half its employees work in R&D. The company also works closely and with university and research labs to improve in innovational ability. To sum up, Huawei turned external pressure into a change to innovate by investing in R&D and building its own ecosystem. The company becomes strong and more competitive from the future. Thank you.
Hi, Professor. My name is Zhang Yinshan, student number is 241011038. Today, I will discuss how Huawei's leadership guided the company through an extreme crisis. Since 2019, Huawei faced a perfect storm: US teachers sections, the global pandemic, and the broken supply chains. Survive required a total transformation from a global firm to a self-reliant high-tech fortress. This was driven by a dual leadership model. Top leaders like Ren Zhengfei provided a clear vision for information and technology identifies. At the same time, a distributed leadership approach empowered business units such as cloud and automotive to adapt to local markets, while headquarters focus on core R&D strategies. The company restructured into new units and built a learning organization culture, encouraging innovation and sharing. Quick wins like launching Harmony OS kept moving. By 2024, results were clear. Revenue recovered and new businesses in cloud and electro versions grew successful. Conclusion is Huawei shows that adaptive leadership can turn crises into new opportunities. Thank you.
The inflection point is clear. Huawei has shifted from operating with an open global supply chain to thriving and competing on their constraints. Export contours into a catalyst. By internalizing core technologies and rebuilding this ecosystem, the company transformed complex risk into a competitive mandate. This is evident in its Google independent software stack and strengthened chip roadmap, a necessary survival-driven risk for revolt under constraint. Huawei's revision rests on three pillars. First is software. 17 use Harmony OS to reduce actor dependence. Second is hardware autonomy through deep vertical integration. Third is a cloud and AI pivot, shifting from hardware to Singapore enforced transfer. The result is a revenue rebound, so McRae's face pressure from sustained R&D, a strategic trade for long-term capability. The key lesson for managers is execution. Discipline, aligning strategic, product, ecosystem, and investment.
Huawei's strategy pivot about transformational leadership, with leaders driving alignment amid a systemic reset rather than incremental change. Strategic shifts the dynamic capability by sensing through eyes, prioritizing internal platforms and refilling cross-dimensional assets to turn long-story into coordinated action. Ecosystem focused open innovation and platform orchestration for the build a repeatable renew system where partners development and use instead of purely single product wins. Huawei transformation encompasses technology governance and operation changes that accelerates decision-making and execution. But strong internal controls might reduce partner openness. Ecosystem research warns that without diverse contribution and understated ecosystem can ossify. Miner should treat ecosystem health and tracking metrics like developer activity, partner retention, platform performance, and adoption, and establish feedback loops to system ranking. Our study limited by reliance on public data and the container specific nature of the model, which depends on firm size, ownership, and geopolitical factors.
Hello, Professor. My name is Ma Jinhan. Now I will briefly share our key recommendations and conclusions based on Huawei's risk management and strategic transformation. First, Huawei should fully integrate enterprise risk management into its strategy and daily operations, and move from reacting to risks towards predicting them using data and AI. Second, technological independence and supply chain resilience remain critical. Continued investment in core technologies and diversified joint source supply strategy can reduce geopolitical risks. Third, Huawei should build an open innovation ecosystem by opening platforms like Harmony OS and Ascend, and expanding global partnerships through Huawei Cloud. In addition, strong talent development, agile working models, and global cooperation are key to long-term competitiveness. Finally, sustainability should be part of risk management and product design, helping Huawei improve its global image. In conclusion, Huawei has turned crisis challenges into strategic strengths. Its proactive risk management, openness, and focus on sustainability position the company as a leader in the global digital ecosystem. Looking ahead, Huawei should continue to strengthen its enterprise risk management system and improve coordination across different functions. At the same time, expanding open innovation and investing in sustainable technologies will be key drivers of future growth. That's all. Thank you.